EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Merchant here with your outlook for November 12th, 2020. For your Thursday, we're still going to be dealing with this cold front that started moving through yesterday, brought us periods of rain, and it is now over our southeastern areas today. And there's going to be some heavy rain associated with it that's going to be enhanced by the remnants, or what will be the remnants eventually, of Eta that made landfall overnight in the Big Bend of Florida. This is now a much weaker system, of course, but the moisture stream associated with it is enhancing rainfall along the boundary. That's why you see all these reds and oranges here along the frontal boundary. Further northwest, some showers are still going to continue this morning, generally lighter there, but there could be some heavier rain in parts of South Jersey and Delaware this morning until it moves away. And once it does so, and this front finally clears, we're going to have temperatures dropping, and the precipitation is going to cut off this afternoon, but in most areas, further southeast, you might have a leftover shower or two still hanging tough there. But we are remaining cloudy for most of the area today, even through the daylight hours, even after it stops raining. So the clouds aren't going to disappear right away, unless you're in the very far northwestern areas, up by Williamsport State College. Might see the sun come out up in those places, but far northwestern areas only. The rest of us should stay cloudy or mostly cloudy the rest of the day. Now, once we get into the overnight, what's left of Eta is going to be moving northward. There might be a few showers that make it into our region very late at night and into very early Friday morning, but those are generally light and very, very widely scattered. So let's go over and take a look at the NAM here and see what that's doing. And here's that heavy rain I was talking about across parts of southern New Jersey and Delaware this morning. This is looking at 7 a.m. You still have some very light showers here further to the northwest in the interior. That should end in the interior right around noon or maybe just before in some areas. Just a few spotty showers here, and then it just remains cloudy. And by mid-afternoon, farther south and east would be the latest we think we see any precipitation there. And again, it's just going to remain cloudy for most areas, but areas up here in the far northwestern areas might have some breaks of sun before sunset today. And then here's the overnight. As that system moves off to the north and east, you could have a few showers rotating through here. Just very light, very isolated type stuff that going into the late overnight into early Friday morning, and that's it. This should be wrapped up by noon, and then we have clouds giving way to sun here on Friday. So, big story here, though, is going to be the temperatures. Temperatures are going to be dropping today after that front passes. So you have temperatures that'll start off in the 60s, they'll drop back through the 50s during the course of today. And once get to Friday, we are going to be in the 50s just about everywhere across the region. And that's not the coolest day of this stretch. We're going to have Saturday as mostly sunny skies as high pressure is sitting right over top of the region. Hard to see here, but there is a big high right here sitting directly over top. So we're expecting mostly sunny skies here on Saturday with temperatures that are going to be in generally the lower 50s, 50, 52-ish for highs. So a little bit cooler temperatures expected here on Saturday as that trough is almost right over top with high pressure in control of our weather, but a nice day otherwise. And then once we get here to Sunday, we have an increase in clouds Saturday night, and then Sunday afternoon and evening, we have a cold front that's going to come through. This is a reinforcing cold front, and this is going to be an even stronger push of colder air coming in behind this one. So we're going to very briefly turn a little bit milder here on Sunday. So we go from lower 50s on Saturday to upper 50s to near 60 on Sunday ahead of this frontal boundary, and then you have the showers coming through during the afternoon and evening. Once that presses through, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday are back to partly cloudy skies through this period, but especially Wednesday, we're going to have a deep trough here setting over our region here, and that's going to lead to some really chilly temperatures, comparatively speaking, to where we've been. But we will be also below average for that time period compared to what average is for this time of year. And you can see that here on the temperature anomalies. This is for Wednesday, and we're seeing some temperatures that are 7, 8, 9 degrees below average in some spots. So we're basically talking about temperatures that are going to be in the lower to middle 40s for highs, it looks like, by the time we get to Wednesday. And even Tuesday, the day before that, will probably be in the middle 40s or thereabouts. So it's going to be a couple chilly days there. This, too, is another transient trough, though. It is a stronger trough. It comes in and affects the Monday through Wednesday time frame, but then once we get to Thursday, we start to get some milder temperatures coming in here. But these are not going to be You see these temperature departures, plus 1.6, plus 1.7, 2.8. These aren't really that high above average, but, average this time of year, temperatures continue to drop as we go farther and farther into autumn. And normal highs right now are running at generally 50 to 55 or something like that, somewhere in that range. So, this is still in the 50s here. So we're not looking at back to the 70-degree mark again, or 70s like we've had this past week. That's going to be a thing of the past. The general pattern going through the week ahead here, for the most part, is going to be featuring cooler temperatures, which is going to be a big change from what we just saw over the past 5 days or so. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchers. That is your outlook for November 12th, 2020. Have a great Thursday.